Taylor Swift disses Miley's twerking on Jimmy Fallon.
And Jennette McCurdy disses Ariana in her new web series.
We've got highlights from Michael Jackson's brand new music video.
We have got all of that and a whole lot more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
What up? Welcome back to DHR with Misty and Aaron.
Right.
It's Thursday, so we're throwing some things back.
Throwing it back later
For
in the
Thursday.
show. But first, you're gonna let us know what happened on Jimmy Fallon last night. Did Taylor diss Miley?
Ew. Just like we told you guys earlier this week, Taylor Swift was on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show last night. So she did this amazing interview and a hilarious skit. You know Jimmy loves to do that ew sketch.
Yeah.
Taylor is the perfect person to be on it. Okay, so she showed up as Natalie Benson.
Sure.
And by the way, her cat's name is Olivia Benson, so she just loves Benson. I don't know what that's about. So she showed up in tri-tails, lots of scrunchies, those braces. I love her raccoon shirt, no makeup. What did you think of her look?
She looked like I did in like 2000 and something.
She
I won't tell you how old I am, but
she
yeah.
copied you, Erin. So she said that she loves collecting Band-Aids and pegacorn. She invented a pegacorn, which is like a Pegasus unicorn. And then Jimmy asked her about TV. Watch.
How about TV? Do you watch TV? My favorite show is Pretty Little Liars.
No, 'cause my mom hasn't let me watch television since Miley Cyrus twerked.
Yeah.
Did you feel the shade over Miley? Do you think that was a diss?
I don't think it was a diss. I think that's just something to have people talk about today. So.
I like it. I like that Taylor went for it and she wasn't like said to the producers, no, I won't talk about Miley. She did also talk about Selena Gomez, sort of. So they did show and tell, and that's when Taylor brought out the pegacorn. And then for Jimmy's show and tell, he just wanted to dance to Selena Gomez's Come and Get It. And Taylor, of course, joined in, and you know she's famous for those dance moves that she does.
Right.
So they were out in full effect. And you just can't help it, LOL. So also on The Tonight Show, Taylor sat down for an interview and it was very revealing. Jimmy did his job well. He really tried to get out a lot of details from Taylor because we don't really know what's going on with her these days.
Right.
And this was the biggest reveal.
I was gonna tell you this as we had such a good time and we wore braces together. I felt like it was a bonding experience, so I will tell you that I'm gonna perform in the VMAs.
Didn't we kind of already know that she was performing at the
Yeah,
VMAs?
but it's always good to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Exactly. MTV hasn't confirmed it, so she did say like, oops, I'm going to be getting a call from MTV after this. And she didn't say any other details about the performance at all. But Jimmy kept trying. He was really persistent. He asked her about her Yahoo live stream that's coming up on Monday. And while she really wouldn't say anything else about that, he asked her, are you going to like surprise drop an album like Beyonce and just pop it out? And she was like, no, I don't want to pop out an album. It was a really funny moment. And then she basically just said that there's going to be multiple announcements in the live stream, and that was her announcement about the live stream.
Yeah.
The live stream.
So there is another announcement that I'm hearing that's trending online that we may have a name for her new single.
I know this DJ sent out some tweets leaking Taylor's upcoming single, which I'm expecting is one of her announcements. Apparently it's called Shake It Off.
Okay.
And it's got like a positive vibe, and it's just about not caring what others think about you. And I think that's probably the perfect comeback for Taylor Swift.
It sounds like a Taylor Swift song to me,
Yeah.
right? That's her whole MO. Apparently there's a lot of horns in the song.
And it's really
upbeat.
poppy. I'm so excited for that, for the VMAs, everything.
Yeah.
Speaking of dissing and shade throwing,
Ooh, yes. So Ariana Grande is getting some shade thrown her way via Jennette McCurdy.
oh, this is bad.
Oh,
this
so
is really bad.
Jennette has a new project. Of course, Sam and Cat is done and over with. Her brand new project is something she's producing and starring in herself. It's called What's Next for Sarah. It's kind of like a parody of her own life about like what her new projects are gonna be.
So did she write it?
I think she wrote some of it. She did produce it for
Okay.
sure. So in this web series, there are 4 episodes so far. In the 3rd one, she introduces a character, and we may now know Jennette's side of the Ariana Grande Jennette McCurdy feud.
It has been such a long day. I've been to the facialist and the manicurist and the nutritionist. It's like, what even? Like, what is life like? I can't.
Can't what?
It's just like too much.
So that annoying, self-absorbed, goody-two-shoes girl, her name, wait for it, Gloriana is her name.
That's so bad.
Oh, and yeah, there are a couple of other clues that point to this is actually her talking about Ariana. First off, the introduction to the character into the scene. I am so beautiful. she is a vegan, which Ariana Grande is a vegan in real life. Take a look.
I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, except not like a chicken because I'm vegan, obvi.
Oh.
I'm just so glad I can be friendly to these little animals, those poor little things.
Well, you're carrying a leather bag, so that's not really friendly, but...
Okay, to me, it seems pretty clear. What about you?
It's absolutely clear the name Ariana is in the name Gloriana. And the fact that she's basically saying Ariana is stuck up and not the person you think she is, that's really defamatory. That's huge. That's so bad.
Yeah, I definitely think, she's a caricature, so maybe she's not really trying to portray her spot on, but...
Well, clearly it's exaggerated. I mean, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I feel like it almost feels like, I'm just gonna say this, I feel like seems like a little bit of jealousy, right? Like, I feel like this is something that you would do to someone that you really couldn't stand.
Yeah.
So...
It also feels revengey. Like maybe Ariana did something to get the show canceled and Jennette wants to get back at her for something.
Maybe so, but whatever it is, this is definitely her coming out with a vengeance.
Do you think Ariana will say anything?
That's my next question for you. I don't know. I feel like she probably won't. I think she said all that she's gonna say regarding the Sam and Cat
Yeah,
stuff.
I hope she doesn't, honestly. I really hope she doesn't. I think that will make it worse.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a special guest right here. This is the fabulous Drew Dorsey. She is one of our amazing writers here at Clevver. And she's also the biggest Michael Jackson fan on the planet. So of course we had to bring her on the show to talk about Michael Jackson's new music video that came out today. What's it called?
Yeah,
Talk about
A
it.
Place with No Name, you guys.
Okay, tell us.
Can I just say that I have self-diagnosed myself as having OMJD, obsessive Michael Jackson disorder.
OMJD.
It's a real thing, you guys.
Yeah.
You moonwalkers know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys, the video is called A Place with No Name.
Okay.
And it's a big deal because this is the first time a music video has ever been debuted on Twitter.
Interesting.
So MJ's making history, the best thing that he knows how
He
to do.
keeps making history and he's dead and gone
No
and he's
prob.
still making history. Ugh.
The man knows what he's doing, okay? While he's up there.
Posthumously.
Yes. So it's off of, for those who don't really know, A Place with No Name is off of his recent posthumous album, Escape, which is amazing.
Of course.
And can I just say that A Place with No Name is actually one of my favorite songs.
It's a good song.
It's a really good song.
song.
Off of the album, not ever, but off of this album.
Okay,
It's like
I agree.
It's a tie between like Slave to the Rhythm, Blue Gangsta, Loving You.
Okay.
It's one of the top ones.
So what about the music video?
What's
Let's talk
happening?
about it.
Okay, so the music video, usually I'm like not a huge fan of like the posthumous stuff because like it's not like his idea, he didn't conceptualize.
Hologram.
You know, but this one's cool because they actually use footage from his In the Closet video, which is a video he did in the 90s with Naomi Campbell, and it's so sexy. I'm one of those. It's so good. And so this one is more like they have like this other couple dancing, but then they show like different footage of him like in the background doing dances and stuff. But it's cool because they actually showed unseen footage
That's
from
the best.
In the Closet, and it's so good. Take a look.
Liking me, kissing me, and hugging me. She didn't really want me to leave.
I think they did a great job with the video.
I love the black
honestly.
and white thing going. It's really cool.
So many feels, so many feels.
Calm down.
I need to breathe, might pee a little.
can do it. You
God.
can do it.
Okay, and so also, So You Think You Can Dance did a special Michael Jackson episode last night, and I was freaking out, you guys. I was flipping my shiz. It
Okay.
was so good.
So good. I mean, there's nothing better than Michael Jackson and dance, and So You Think You Can Dance together.
Perfect marriage. Thank
Baby.
you so much for bringing us this update straight from the MJ
know, it was so
expert
fun
in the
having
building.
you.
I know.
You're the best, Drew.
So
Thanks
good.
for hanging.
Thanks.
Okay, so it's Throwback Thursday time in honor of Taylor Swift being as nerdy as she can be on Jimmy Fallon last night. We're gonna pull out our inner nerds today on Throwback Thursday. So Misty, you go first.
Do I have to?
Yes, it's amazing.
Okay, so my nerdiest times in life actually came later in life,
Okay.
unlike most people. I can't believe I'm actually going to show you guys this. This is a picture of me at my senior prom in high school, and it is so bad. I don't know if you would call it nerdy. It's just so tacky. Okay, quick backstory. I had a boyfriend at the time. Some other girl, my sister's friend, asked my boyfriend to prom, so I couldn't even go to prom with my own boyfriend. I had to go with some other guy.
Grandma.
And I I can't believe I wore that. I'm like still so embarrassed.
We all have those embarrassing prom moments though, so you're not alone in the world, okay?
Thank you.
My Throwback Thursday was really awkward as well. So I was a huge nerd growing up. I was a theater dork. I loved music. I played flute in the band. I was a science nerd. And I won the local science fair. This is a photo of me looking so shabby chic and dressy, and I look terrible.
Shabby chic and a band nerd? That sounds like a great combo.
No, look at this photo. I look absolutely ridiculous. I look like a boy. Sometimes like my husband looks at photos and he goes, wow, you look like a boy. I was kind of a tomboy.
Weird.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I loved being a nerd, and I loved science like big time. Like biology, I won the science fair by doping up my fish with caffeine to see if it made them swim faster.
Ew.
Peter, don't come for me, please.
Now we have some questions for you on this epic diss episode. Do you think that Jennette was actually dissing Ariana with her Gloriana character? And do you think that Taylor Swift was dissing Miley and her twerking in the Jimmy Fallon skit?
Oh my gosh, so much to know about. Let us know in the comments below, you guys. Thanks for hanging with us on this Thursday episode of DHR Thirsty. We'll see you here tomorrow.
And don't forget to check out yesterday's episode. Me and Aaron are gonna hang out with you again. And don't forget to subscribe to Clevver News.